Hello Lego YouTube fans out there. I have another review today that I'm pretty excited about, and I'm sure some of you guys will be too. It is Lego Pirate Set 6276 Eldorado Fortress. And here is the instruction booklet for it, which is in pretty good shape considering this set was released back in 1989. And here we go. Now, let me start by saying this base plate, this raised base plate that is on here, is not the one that is supposed to come with this set. I bought this set on Bricklink, and the seller was straight up with me and told me that that is not the original base plate that it's supposed to have, but everything is in excellent condition, and so I figured I would give it a try, and I am happy that I did. It was quite a bit less money than some of the other, Eldorado Fortresses were on Bricklink. So even though the base plate is different, it is 100% complete. And yeah, I'm not crazy about having this green base plate with it, but it is what it is, and overall I'm completely happy with the seller. So there was no surprises. I appreciate that. But anyways, back onto the set itself. Now this set is one of 3 Lego pirate themed sets to have the raised base plate. The other 2 are Rock Island Refuge, which is an actual pirate base, and then there's the Imperial Trading Post, which is a red coat, fortress. And this, of course, is the blue coats, which this one was released before the red coat one. And of the 3, this is the only one that I did not own as a child. So this is my first time actually getting my hands on this set, and it is a beauty, and I really like it. But anyways, let's start here with the minifigures. I'll do the pirates first. We get Captain Roger. No big surprise there. He comes in about all these classic pirate sets. And then we get just a random pirate here. And that is it for the pirates. Now for the blue coats here, we get 1, 2, 3, 4 of these blue coat soldiers, which I love these little guys. Can never have too many, blue or red coat, just soldiers. All of which are completely identical, so I'm only going to show you the one. And then we get the blue coat officer. Pretty straightforward. If you have any of these pirate sets, you'll know those guys inside and out. And here is the exclusive, special guy for this set, and it is Governor Broadside. And this is actually my first time owning this guy, and I'm really excited about that. Glad to add him to my collection. I have 3 or 4 of the red coat equivalent, but this is the first time getting, the blue coat guy. And you can wear his hat like that if you like, but I think I kind of like it like this for him, like this a little bit better. So there's Governor Broadside. And then you get 2 little ships, little rowboats. Here's the pirate one, and here is the blue coat one. Can never have too many little rowboats. So now let's take a look at this bad boy. Start here. It's got a little crane with a treasure chest, and I'm gonna get back more to the crane here in a minute. But here's the little dock that you're supposed to come up to, because again, down here it's supposed to be blue, not green, like it's on water. And when I put this in my my world, I plan on rectifying that situation, you know, making it look a little bit more like it's on water, not on land. And it comes with 2 cannons, a jail, a little storage compartment, and then here's like the tower, which one thing I really like about this set is that there's only 2 ways to access the fortress. You can come right up here, come into the front door, and then, you know, go around, or it's up the dock and up these little stairs and through there. So it's kind of a little more secluded, you know, almost like a castle like. I mean, not quite, but I mean, you get what I'm saying. And then here's the governor's little tower. He's got a little rifle there that it does actually move back and forth, so that's a cool option. And then up here we have another cannon. Both of them rotate for another little outpost for the soldiers. I'll give you guys the 360 view of it. Here is this side. Printed brick. All the pieces that you see like that in these classic sets are all printed pieces. No stickers whatsoever. Which I really wish LEGO would go back to that. Not a fan of the stickers. And then these palm trees, you can never have too many of these babies. They are beautiful, beautiful trees. They completely blow the modern palm trees out of the water. I wish LEGO would go back to those designs as well. And then here is the back. Move the flag around so you can see it a little bit. As you can see, there's not much going on inside of the buildings here. I'm probably gonna make a little table or something in there for the governor, just to spruce it up a little bit. But as it stands, yeah, not a whole lot going on there. And then here is this side. Here's the jail. There is you can see a little window there for the jail, and the door does open, of course, so that's kind of cool. I almost feel like you should have put a bars on the windows or something, though. I feel the later sets would put bars there, but this is actually one of the early LEGO Pirate sets. Another rifle ready to shoot at people sneaking up from the side. Here's the big crane, swivels back and forth. Again, printed piece. There's really not anything of note down there. I mean, I'll show you guys just for the sake of doing it, but yeah, there's nothing in there. just want anybody that watches this to really get a good peep into this thing. So they feel like they really, really have seen everything there is to see about this. So that's pretty much my tour of it. Now I'm gonna start with what I like about this set, and what I like the most about it is just the design on it. It sits beautifully on top of the raised base plate. I feel like they really utilized the raised base plate very well to create a very, massive looking structure on top of it. And considering it's not a huge piece count for this set, I don't have the number off the top of my head. I will put it in the description, but it's around 500-600 pieces range. So it's by no means a huge set to put together, but the finished product gives the impression that it is. And so I really like that. And compared to the red coat version, it's a little bit more complete looking. Like the red coat one, the Imperial Trading Post, has another green, has another blue base plate coming off here, and has like a little port type area you can bring a boat in, which is really cool, which really makes that one pop a little bit more. But for what actually sits on the base plate here, the raised base plate, this one is more complete looking than that one. That one does not utilize it as efficiently. And I think you get a good number of minifigures with it. I'm glad they only gave you 2, pirates. Not go overboard with them. And I like that you got, the governor and 1 officer, but then 4 just regular soldier guys, because, like I said before, you can never have enough of those soldiers. So that's what I like about it. What I don't like about it are basically 2 things. Number 1, this door does not cover the gap sufficiently. I feel like Lego cheaped out right there. I mean, I'm all fine with the design and everything there. I'm fine with just the single door. But if you're going to have a single door, it should have been bigger. Maybe make a special door just for this set to cover that gap. I don't like that gap. And then complaint number 2 is I love that it comes with a crane, but it's not the kind of crane that has a winch to it. It just has this little piece here you're supposed to pull, but they give you a ton of rope for it. So in order to use the crane, I mean they gave you like 2 feet of string. I mean, that's 1 foot would have been plenty enough. So, I'm either going to have to cut that or try to, trade from one of my other sets or something, because this is just overboard with the amount of string on this thing. But those are my only 2, minor complaints. But having said that, if you want, a lot of people talk about the best, what is the best pirate, set ever produced. And by pirate, the blue and red coats are an extension of them. I'm not talking about the ships, by the way. I'm just actual sets like this. Land-based sets, excluding ships. There's only 3 that really are worth mentioning, and that is this one, Rock Island Refuge, and Imperial Trading Post. So I am going to rate them first, second, and third, because there's a lot of discussion back and forth which one's better than which. And now that I own all 3 of them, I feel like I can really give an accurate account of which ones are better than which. Number 1, Rock Island Refuge. It's just the coolest looking one. It has the rope bridges. It catches your eye a little bit faster than the other 2 do. It's easily my favorite of the 3. Now, number 2. Before I bought this set, I would have said Imperial Trading Post, number 2, hands down. But now, after purchasing this set, I think my opinion has changed, and I'm going to say Eldorado Fortress is number 2. Even though there's nothing about the Imperial Trading Post that I don't like. So even though I do have a couple of complaints about this set, and the door and the rope on the crane here, and I have very little, if no complaints on the Imperial Trading Post, I would still put this set slightly above it. And the reason being is the way it looks on the raised base plate. It's more of a complete looking set to me. So for that reason, I'm going to put this as the number 2, and then the Imperial Trading Post is number 3. But having said that, all 3 of them are top-notch, amazing sets that if you can get your hands on them, do it. I mean, they're not easy to. They're expensive in today's day and age, for the piece count and everything, but they are far and away the best fort sets for the Lego Pirate theme that have ever been produced. And I mean, it's not even close. So that's my, official rank of the 3. Now that I own all 3, I feel confident in making that determination. And now, on to my rating for this beauty. I'm going to give it a 9.5. The only thing I can't give a 10 about it is the couple of complaints that I said before. But it's just a beautiful, beautiful set, and I'm extremely happy to own it. I'm glad that I put it back on my must-buy list, because I actually took it off there for a while because my blue coat world is already so big. I'm like, oh, do I really need more blue coat stuff? But I wanted the 3 raised base plate pirate sets, so I had to get it, and I am happy that I did. So now the next question is, where is this bad boy gonna go in my Lego world? So I'm gonna take a pause here. I'm gonna go put it in where I want it, and then I will be back to show you where it is going to live. So everyone, this is kind of where I plan on having it live permanently. I don't have it attached in yet, just kind of set it there so people can see the change that I've made. Instead of doing a big video reveal quite often every time I make changes, I think I'm just gonna show where the set's gonna live versus how it was before. And I think that'll look good there, and it really gives the blue coats a massive artillery if they were trying to be invaded. So yeah, this is where the Eldorado fortress is gonna live. Give it a side view, see, and the castle back here, and the other little pirate set next to it, the 2015 pirate set. And see the base plate there? I'll show you the different ones. Now, this is the one from Rock Island Refuge. And to be honest, this was the one I thought I was getting with the set. So I was a little disappointed when I saw it was that one, because this one actually has the water on it. But, I'll make that work, and I already have some plans to make it look, a little different. But again, here's the other raised base plate pirate set, Rock Island Refuge. And then over here, this is the base plate that it was actually supposed to come with. You can see how there's no green on it, and it's gray with the water on the side still. And again, this is the Imperial trading post. So that is 1, 2, 3 of the raised base plate sets. And then here's another little side view of it. I'll zoom in there. So, yep, this is my review on Eldorado Fortress. Hope you guys enjoyed, and continue to like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys soon.